Trash won't fly this time. So basically, today is my second video, and that will be it for today. I will shave and come back tomorrow with more ideas, but this time it will be different. In what sense? Well, if you're trash with the interest rates going higher and everyone trying to kind of figure things out, well, guess what? It's going to be very challenging. And the purpose of destroying demand. Now, a lot of people say, like, okay, why they have to destroy demand? Induced recessions, they have a purpose. Now, the Federal Reserve is inducing recession because they need to destroy demand in order for people to cool down or just chill a little bit. Why? Because if they don't destroy demand, people will just keep spending. It will put more pressure on the supply chain. For example, people will just keep playing with the figures when it comes to real estate. Think about that, how prices were a little bit crazy. But now with mortgage rates at 6 plus or plus 6%, people are just like, well, I'm not in a rush, but I'm not getting the number of offers, and I'm not getting that offer with $100,000 premium above price. So that's what happened. That's what the Federal Reserve doing. And the reason is they're trying to avoid mistakes from the past. In the past, I think in the 70s, basically, they played the game with inflation a little bit down. Everyone was happy. And then later on, it came back. And then you have the whole Volcker situation. Now, if that's a little bit different, please, if you have any idea, comments that you want to share, the comment section will be available for that. So trash will not fly this time. And one of those trash stocks, let's take a look at what I have for you today. Look at this contract. It's Dash, ticker symbol DASH. It's the 30 put with expiration to December 16. Now look at the volume down there. This is just a few minutes ago. Only 3 contracts. 3 contracts, that's it. And then on the open interest, you have little 16 contracts. Now look what just happened. Boom, right there. 21,000 contracts against an open interest of 16. Right now, these contracts, let's just refresh. What we're going to do is just ask. Remember, we're playing with puts. It means that we're expecting, in fact, that by December, there's a probability based on the volume action and basically because someone knows that what is trading lower, it might slide even lower. And that's the thing you have to pay attention. So there's a lot of these stocks that they were doing very well in that period of 2 years. These stocks are going to struggle. So you want to avoid them or you want to play them with a put option. And this is a very basic strategy. I only buy puts and buy calls. That's all it is. That's all we do at the Market Surveillance Alliance. I'm tracking these day in and day out, and this is just happening. This is a lot of money. This is probably close to $1.5 million on the line. That's a lot of money. And again, you have to look into these companies and kind of think, okay, what do they have to offer? So before I shared with you this morning the gap and the whole thing with Kanye West, and that company book value is around $6.28. Now it broke down 9, so it's $8.91, still too expensive for what it has to offer. And then if you look at Dash, and we'll look at a little bit of metrics that they use in Wall Street. I mean, it doesn't have the PE here, but for example, this whole thing has a book value of $20. So if right now interest rates are going up, right? It's going up. Jerome Powell is doing what he has to do. He has to destroy demand to wake up everyone. Everyone has to wake up. It will be painful, but it will help us to get better. Remember, recessions and when the economy slows down is when people pay attention to every penny. It makes you more conscious. It's painful, yes. Need it? Yes as well, okay? Value of this whole thing is $20. It's trading at 54. I'm paying almost $34 in premium. It's too expensive, And the company shares float, it's not, I mean, it's 355 million, makes perfect sense. So I'm not calling for a company to be to cease to exist. I'm just coming from the perspective of trading and looking to find value using a FinB's basic book value metric. You will be better off if this whole thing goes down to 30. You probably pay $10 above the book value, and that's fine. So therefore, mathematically speaking, you think it's actually a bad point? You think actually it will bounce? Not this time. Not because interest rates. I have to find which was the bank that actually said that basically interest rates, they might pause, and that's what actually will fuel the next rally, the next real rally to back to 4,800 in the S&P 500. But the reality is, trash will not fly this time. It will not. So this is something that you have to consider. It's right there to pay attention. And the way we're going to play this is with the Dash 30 put expiration, December 16, 21 now. Now, 21,000 contracts. That's huge. So pay no more than 90 cents. Look to have these contracts under $1, okay? And if by any chance there's a bounce in the next couple months, I will actually be looking to add more contracts at 30, even 60% from my entry, because like I said, repeat it one more time, I want you to pay attention to stay away from the stock. Stay away from this one. I don't wish anyone bad, right? And nothing bad. I don't want people to lose their jobs. But right now, this particular company, it's in a downtrend. It is in a downtrend, okay? So avoid it, all right? So how do I find these opportunities? How I kind of pinpoint everything? A bunch of my friends, I used to work at Silicon Valley. So basically I pick the phone, call a few of them, and they guided me into understanding what is happening in Wall Street. Or what was actually what a lot of tech companies used to do. So I pick one of the ideas from big tech companies like Amazon, Facebook, Google, and the rest, and I develop my in-house, my proprietary technology. So I pick this when they happen, because that's how you get the edge. Probably right now, everyone is trying to short AMD, short NVIDIA, short Apple. Yeah, Apple. You want to short Apple. Good luck with that. I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just telling you, yeah, you need to find the place that have the most weakness in the market, and that will be this one, okay? So thanks to a little bit of guidance from my friends from Silicon Valley and a little bit of money I had to get, traded over the years, made over the years, and I came up with my own guidance and my own algorithms and a little bit of a few, you have to tweak your configurations to pinpoint exactly where you're looking, and that's how I got to this point. So if you want to learn what else I do, why I do it, how I do it, right, and what I do, sometimes people are like, what do you do, bro? It's like, hey, you man, young guy, young buck, what do you do? Well, I trade options, basic strategy, buy calls and buy puts. That's it. Pretty simple. Anyone willing to learn, willing to click, buy, and then you sell, of course, has an opportunity with the right data. Data, that's the name of the game in the decade of 2020 and 2030. All right? Enough. You know what you have to do. Remember, past performance does not indicate future performance, but definitely, I bet you one thing, they will never see you coming with this one. So take advantage. You have the data, you have the analysis. Don't pay too much for this company and just go out there. Maybe buy one contract, but give it a go. Fight the Fed and protect your account. Protect yourself from more downside. Because believe it or not, at this rate, we will be not only back to 3,400 points, but we might actually have a chance to see 3,000. And that won't be bad. That will show a lot of people to care about money, to learn how to trade options, and to actually manage better their portfolios. That's enough. I'm gonna distract you. It's Thursday night. I'm probably gonna have a glass of wine, but I want to thank you for watching my video. And tomorrow I will come back. I promise to expand on the S&P 500. But I think for today, this is just a good start to give you a sense of why you should subscribe to this channel. More than views, I really want to give you the edge when it comes to the US stock market, especially how to trade options effectively. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow, okay? Ciao, ciao.